Hello? Hello? Yep. You didn't see that. You didn't see that at all. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's a Monday. We get to do Cup Cars at Indianapolis. What a sweet treat.
Announcer guy here. After your big historic win later today, make sure you don't do a burnout on the bricks. I hear they don't like that.
Let me just let you in on a little secret. You'd say you're the first to hear it. First to know. Insider info right here. If I happen to win this race tonight, I am doing a burnout exclusively on the bricks until my motor explodes. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing. Go tweet about it. Sarah Mid, thank you for the 51 months. Welcome back to the children. Hello. It's not a circle. It is a rectangle. Mr. Dustin, it is a rectangle. Get your shapes right, buddy. Get your shapes right. Hector wishes he could keep up with me. He couldn't. Even if he had 3 spoon engines, he couldn't do it. It's not happening. Hell yeah. What's up, Ashton? Ready to ride single file for 2 hours? Absolutely. Think of the historic virtual bricks, though. Let me tell you something. I thought about them. I think they look real good with my virtual Goodyear Eagles all over them. Tickling them, rubbing on them, possibly penetrating them. That's how I feel about it. We have a overcast day here at Indy. Track temperature is way down at 103 degrees. Cloudy, cool temperatures. Perfect. Just with this single lane, stupid ass racetrack.
Say hi, Cody, and I'll let you go.
But that's okay. That's fine. I'll make AJ Foyt virtually cry. A little white tear running down your leg. The only crying we're going to be doing. All right, let's go drive this thing and see how wonderful it is. I'm sure it'll be delightful. Divine. Incredible, even. Borderline orgasmic driving experience incoming. Let's see it. The Brickyard. The anticipation. Wow, look at this view as we come down the front straightaway. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. Incredible scenes here. Incredible stuff. Really breathtaking. Really breathtaking. Oh, yeah, the sun's coming out. Come on. Give me that sun on the racetrack, please. I'm going to be so bricked up. I expect everybody to be very bricked up for this race. Nah. There's plenty of fans in attendance for this virtual event. Ooh, we got a little high on exit. You don't want to do that. Don't want to get a little high. Don't want to get a little high. Just gets slower and slower every lap. We'll have to remember that for qualifying. Lap 1 is the fastest. Definitely got that familiar push loose sensation where it's tight, and then snapping loose on exit. Obviously, it'll feel different if we're in dirty air. We're not leading this race. Probably not going to be super enjoyable. It definitely does squirm the right rear tire, though. I mean, it's as tight as it is squirmy on exit. Yeah, you sort of get this like four-wheel slide out of the turn. I don't really love that. When your only opportunity really to pass people is on corner exit down the straightaways, you really need to be able to get good corner exit. If the car's sort of fighting you, squirmy, make that even harder. It's already going to be hard as it is. Again, with dirty air, it's going to be a lot different too. If you're behind somebody, it won't feel that way. It won't feel that way at all. So, you know, have to sort of adapt to it and easy on it. I do want to try and get behind somebody, just feel the dirty air. It's going to feel terrible, but it'd be nice to simulate it a little bit. Just to sort of experience the power of the dirty air. I guess, yeah, I mean, we could just sit in the middle of the access lane. That's cool. Good thing to do. I think not shifting will probably actually be way better too. I think shifting hurts the right rear more. Well, we definitely overdrove turn one. God damn. I need to put a little more rear brake bias in this thing. Get this hunk of junk to slow down. There you go. We can get dirty air off the 80. Let's simulate some dirty air. What a fun experiment to do. All right, well, so much for that experiment. I should have found somebody better than him to follow around, knowing how much he loves to wreck in practice. Probably wasn't the best candidate. Really learned a lot there, though. Really learned a lot. That's okay. Well, he was high on exit, had a lot of wheel into it, and was flat-footing it. That's generally a guaranteed combination for spinning your ass out in this car. Like 9 out of 10 times, that's going to be the result.
Under 3 WE sent. Test.
That's all you got. Okay, thank you. New function added. I tried to make it work last week, and now I've made it work. Andrew just tested it out. Thank you. It's called Tangia. May have seen larger, more popular streamers use it on their streams, but you can basically pay money to tell me things or ask questions or say things. A reasonable sum of money, a small amount of money, but in different character voices. We're going to test it. We're going to test it and see if that's something that people like to do.
This guy stinks!
Oh, that reminds me. I got to get rid of that. I have to remember where that came from. I'm going to have to get rid of it. That's okay. There's a lot of stuff on that Tangia overlay. A lot of stuff that I would never turn on because you guys would abuse it immensely while I'm racing and completely fuck with me. I'm not going to give you that power. I'm just not going to give you the power to do that. It could be a lot worse. I'd rather have some TTS. That's fine. There's like jump scare stuff. We're not getting into all that. No, not for sim racing. I can just imagine me locked into battle, fighting with people, side by side or whatever, and then one of you motherfuckers does a jump scare, and I wreck everybody because of it. That would not go over well. Yeah, that's where I first found it, was from Peanut. He uses it. I like it a lot. I think it's great. But I'm not doing the gunshot. I'm not doing any of that shit. No way. And if I did turn it on, the price would be so high, nobody would ever pay it.
WWE sent. Will David ever win again? Will he get a top 10? Will he ever learn how to qualify? Find out next time on whatever this is.
All right, I might regret this decision already. I've actually might regret this decision And we are 15 minutes into the stream. Whatever, man. Whatever. I wish we could get the Dale Jr. Oh, we got a car on the wall. I wish we could get that one, Zestro. I think that'd be a great one to have. I might have to... I don't know if... I'm sure you can do custom ones. I'll have to look at that and see if I could add that one in. I think that one would be great for sim racing streams. I'll have to look at that. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Because those aren't going to scare me. Like, they might be a little distracting, but they're not going to scare me. Like, I'm fine with... Obviously, I hear voices all the time. Some of them are real, some of them aren't. But that's not going to, like, make me wreck. The jump scare stuff, especially that gunshot one, I would absolutely wreck. So we're not doing all that. Not yet. Might have to save that for non-sim racing streams if I ever do such a thing. Oh, shit. Pancakes. Yeah, if I could do custom stuff, I might have some fun with some custom things. It's something I'll look into. Yes, a future Power World stream or something. Or something. Trying to do a little bit of a longer run here just to see what the tire wear actually does with a lot of clean air on it. Ooh, the sun's out. Yeah, I think you can do some custom stuff. I just got to look at it a little bit more, but pretty sure you can do custom TTS stuff. And if not custom TTS, but we can do like custom interactions. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it a little bit. I just need to make sure it worked first because I absolutely fucked it up last week trying to make it work. But now I've made it work. It took literally 3 seconds. But I was too stupid to spend 3 seconds on it last week. See, my left rear Alt F4 is like Larson and Die. It's never the left rear that's the problem. Right rear is a little bit hotter, but not bad. I mean, I feel like I've got the hang of it. I think cranking some rear brake into it actually helped it feel a lot better. Might try just a little bit more, but I feel like it drives fine. I remember last year, I went back and watched... just to sort of remember how this race went last year, because it was, right after the new update had come out, and I don't think the Cup cars changed a whole lot since then. I remember we actually ran really well in this race. Top 5, I think, for most of it, and then I just did a stupid pit strategy, I guess. We ran long and then took fuel only, didn't take tires. And that ended up being just a horrifically bad pit call. And we faded really bad down the stretch. So this year's race is actually longer. Last year's race was 65 laps. This year's race is 80. So it's a little bit longer race, 15 laps more. And I think it puts us in a window where you could basically do like a halfway pit stop and probably be fine. Like, track position will vastly outweigh tires. This is going to be very, very hard to pass. As y'all can imagine, it's going to be really hard to pass. So I think even if you're on older tires, dirty air and all that is just going to keep you safe. And with the faster pit stop animations now in this car, that's something else that you have to consider. You know, the fact they can do 4 tires in 9 seconds or whatever, you're sort of in the simulation of what these guys did yesterday of, like, how long are you waiting on fuel? It's more about the fuel than the tires. Yeah, 15 more laps is like Christmas in July. I mean, we are hashtag blessed. I want to see what new tires do versus older tires here. Without messing with these guys too much, I just want to see, like, if you come out on fresh tires, how much can you do against guys on older stuff? Rewatching some old Magnum PI clips. Hold on, I'll get the rest of that here in a sec. Looked up the Ferrari that's Tom Selleck drove. They don't really sound very good, the 80s Ferraris. Why is that? What makes them sound bad? I must know what makes them sound bad.
Ruby Lock Scent, Bears, Beats, Battlestar, Galactica.
That's good use of that one.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
That's the right way to use that one. Which type of bear is the best? Oh god, that's a wall. I'm reading chat. That's a wall. I think what we'll see tonight is guys that know how to run the bottom. If they still run the bottom, even on older tires, they're going to be really hard to deal with. But guys that can't hit the bottom and just give you all this clean air, it's going to make it a lot easier. You're really just going to have to be a clean air merchant.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Hit him.
Yeah, I mean, even on fresher tires, we're not like blowing these guys away. It's still very hard to catch them and pass them.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I like this weather though. The sun on the racetrack it's gonna make things feel real good. And make it feel real nice. All about that dirty air. Yeah. If you ain't leading, that's all you're eating. Dirty air. And I hope you enjoy the taste of it, because that's all you're gonna eat tonight. That's all this racetrack is, aside from Pocono. It's the worst racetrack for dirty air. It's unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. Track position over tires is key tonight. Track position over tires. Once you pass a guy on older tires, you're going to drive away from him if you're in clean air. But clean air is worth so much more. It's worth everything. Yeah, that's a good point, Sarah, man. I should have seen it with all the smoke from the wildfires. It's true. Way dirtier. That's actual dirty air that you can see. See, smell, taste. Oh. It's 3 out of the 5 senses right there. How about that? Wow. And the thing is if you're on even tires with somebody and you got an opportunity to pass them, you can't go in side by side. If you go in side by side, you might as well just give up on trying to make the pass. You're going to not be able to put the power down and pass people. It's weird. You're really going to have to be kind of a dick. I mean, that's kind of normal for the Cup car anyways. You kind of have to drive like a dick just because of the aero. But like here especially, you are going to have to drive like a dick. And you're going to have to do things that people are not going to like. And I am ready for it. Starts and restarts are going to be particularly aggressive. I've seen so many clips on Twitter all week from people doing like A fixed and B fixed here. It's just the craziest shit you've ever seen. But you are going to have to be willing to do some things you may not normally do in order to not get passed by people or to try and get around people. Oh, brother. You're going to have to basically either make a move to pass somebody or just sit behind them and die all day. Like, that's really what it's going to come down to. Because once this thing single files out, after a couple laps, good luck. Forget about it. Unless that person in front of you just completely loses it and gives you a great opportunity, it's going to be very difficult to make that pass happen. Yeah, we saw it in the Coke race. Seen it all week in A fixed. Obviously the way it races in real life. even though the inside was actually better for passing people. Starts and restarts. I remember last year, Cody was on pole. We started third. And it was Josh Parker and Fuller who started second and fourth. Fuller had me and Cody passed before we even got to the back straightaway. It's like the outside lane pulls very hard for that first lap or two, just because the car on the inside gets so tight with the arrow that they actually can't roll the bottom very well. You can roll the top pretty good. But after that, no. That's what I'm saying is you just prepare to hear some very unhappy simulated race car drivers tonight. Because I personally plan on doing whatever it takes to not be stuck behind people. If I have to be stuck behind people. If we don't qualify on pole, I'm going to be very aggressive. If there's a run, I'm taking it. If people leave the bottom open, we're stuffing it in there. If they block, good luck. I may block. We'll see. You never know. Dustin, thank you for the 20 months with the children. Hello, Dustin. Oh, baby. Josh, you better give me something. Come on with it. Don't you threaten me with a good time. Remember, if you're blocking, you're really just stopping a dumb move from happening, right? So, it's our duty tonight to make sure nobody does anything dumb. And I think one of the dumbest things that anybody can do is pass me. So I'm going to be extra vigilant tonight. Make sure nobody does anything dumb. It's like that guy said, for every action, there is an opposite reaction. And if you fuck around, you will find out. Oh, that comes up very early. Okay. Good to know. Pit road speed comes up very, very early. Alrighty then. Ran that IS Indy 400 on Saturday. As soon as I got done, ordered a new sim racing chair. Why? Did you sweat through it? Break it, son? What happened? Fiberglass bucket seat sucks. Yeah, I would imagine it does after a 4-hour race where you're sweating your dick off. Thanks for the follow, D-Ron the One. Appreciate it. Hello. Hello, hello. Was that Sir Isaac Newton? Yeah, if you say so, man. Whatever you say, man. I'm not here to debate these things. Even though I'm a masturbator. I am a masturbator, but I will not be debating you on that one.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I wonder how much you're going to be able to aero grief people tonight if you can get to their back bumper. I'm not sure you're even going to be able to get to their back bumper, really. I mean, you might get to them by the end of the front straightaway or the back straightaway, but not sure you can rear aero grief people as much as you can. Oh my God. At other places. You just can't get to people. Like the beach ball effect or whatever people complain about.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
You're only an apprentice baiter? You'll get there someday. You'll get there someday. Take a picture. That's right. It'll be more impressive if we do it under green flag conditions during the race, as opposed to on Logan Kogar in practice, with probably 10 lap fresher time. Oh my Lord. Cody Harris is dead. He's deceased. That is Cody Harris ascending to the next plane of existence. He is transcended. He's achieved a new form. I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter the past couple days about, speaking of Ohio State, I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter the past couple days about Bo Jackson, the running back for Ohio State, and like people just absolutely shitting on him for being slow on tape. Kind of interesting. Oh, Nelson's loose. Nelson's so loose. But it's crazy. Like, he's loose. He's still throwing so much dirty air on me. I cannot get to him or pass him. Like, I'm legitimately trying to pass this guy. I mean, you can only run so far down at Indy, right? Like, really what you have to do is sort of back up your entry. Instead of following them in, is back up your entry. And then try to get a good run off the corner. But the problem is, you catch them right before the end of the straightaway, and you can't do anything with them. Oh my God, and then the car just randomly does that. So, like, I'm plowing in dirty air behind him, but then I'm also loose when I try to get away from the dirty air because of how quickly the balance changes with clean air getting under the nose. It's just a problem, man. It's just an unbelievable problem. It's so violent when the car goes from dirty air to clean air. It's incredibly upsetting to the car when it's just covered up and then you get some clean air dumped on it. It really, really creates a quick reaction change in the overall handling of the car, and you can never really drive through it. It's really difficult. Really, really difficult. Because you have so much wheel in it from being tight, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you're not in that dirty air, even briefly, then you have a whole bunch of wheel cranked into it, so then it really turns. Well, this is the problem. It's like I'm on way fresher tires than Nelson, if I had to guess. I can't do anything with him. Even though he's all over the place, you can't do nothing. And that's going to be the problem tonight. Even if I wanted to throw a hellacious dive bomb on him, I can't get close enough to him by the time I get into the corner. At the end of the front straightaway, I can't get close enough to him. But really, you got to sort of lay back going into 2 or 4 and then just try to get a hellaciously good run down the straightaway. Even when he misses the corner. He missed the corner. Hey, we just can't do nothing. This is the frustration that we're going to have all night, is this, if we're stuck behind people. You just cannot do anything. So we were running 52.8s behind him there. 52.8s. Let's just see now what we run not being stuck behind him.
Hello,
Look
David
at how it
in
just
chat.
goes greener and greener. I'm already a tenth up through one turn. We're 2 tenths up. Where we gained a tenth a corner, not being behind somebody. Almost half a tenth faster, not being stuck behind him. Or half a second faster, I should say. Dirty air, everybody. Dirty air. Ooh. Got way loose right there. Ma Shildy, thank you for the 77 months with the children. Hello, Ma Shildy. Ma Shildy's a little under the weather. So let's get some feel better soons in the chat, please. Feel better soon. Feel better soon. Feel better soon. Yeah, I lost a full tenth down the straightaway with no draft, but made up almost a half a second in the corners, not having to follow somebody. Absolutely insane. Run the access road in the corners? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a pretty good idea. I almost want to run 264. I think I'll absolutely melt the right front off if I do, but I kind of want to. We might run it for qualifying. I don't think I could run it for the race.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Does feel really nice on 264. It does feel really nice, but I just don't think it's going to be good for being in traffic. Like, we just have to manage the right rear. But I don't think doing it through steering ratio is going to be the right way to do it. At the risk of just burning up the right front in traffic, and then you're not going to be able to carry any corner speed. I think it'll be good for qualifying, but I don't think we can race with it. Justin E. Coyote has been charged with vehicular manslaughter and first-degree murder of Ross Corlett in last night's NIS Brickyard 400. Well, I hope the charges stick. I hope they can bring justice to the entire Corlett family after that disgusting act. Just a vile and disgusting act.
Well, I can qualify tonight as a 50 to win, thanks to this landscaping.
Oh, I'm 100% burning it out on the bricks if we win this race. 100%. Already planned on it. Already made up my mind this afternoon. If we win this race, we are going to do a great burnout on the bricks.
Green green, green. Here comes your first time left.
Well, I overdrove turn 1. We should probably just abort. I should probably just abort this lap. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Got loose out of 4. Well, if it felt like I gained a lot of time in 3 and 4, I may have just stuck with it, but I don't think that was going to be very good. Thankfully, we get 2 laps. Oh yeah, this track, Steven. This track, absolutely. We're doing the rectangle again, baby.
One more lap to go.
We're doing it.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
Oh. Still good lap. I didn't commit to the throttle in 4 as much as I probably could have, just because I had flashbacks to the last time through turn 4 and didn't want to get loose. But, man, if we start second, that would be great. Well, we needed a good qualifying lap, and I'm glad I could pull one out. This is a racetrack where you do not want to start in the back. Small field tonight. 37 cars. I shouldn't call that a small field. That's a good size.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
Oh. It may be a 2-stopper. Right now it says we can go 39 laps on fuel. You're just in the throttle so much around here. It's really hard to save fuel, I feel like. So we'll sort of play it by ear, but I wouldn't be surprised if Thing goes green the whole way. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tries to do it in one, but you're going to have to be in the back, I think. I don't know. I just remember last year taking fuel only and no tires was not good. Yeah, I mean, we could have cautions. I think if you get a caution in the first 5 laps, then you could probably play some strategy there if you really wanted to be aggressive. You could pit at lap 5 and guarantee you only have to do one more stop, and you know that would be a very aggressive strategy, but you could probably do it if you're inclined. I don't think we have to really be that desperate. We're 3rd in points, finished 5th last week at Wilkesboro. I feel like we're, you know, in pretty good shape. I don't think Eberhardt's here again. I don't know if he quit or what, but this will be his 4th missed race, and I think you can only miss 4 and still make the chase. So unless he's just getting it all out of the way now, and then he's here for the rest of the season, I just don't know.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
All right, guys, I was totally asleep. Anyways, again, appreciate everybody coming out. Big car field tonight. Let's be cool. Last night's race with the limited series was pretty good for the most part. We can definitely duplicate that tonight. Just remember Discord and race chat. We don't want to hear any cussing. We don't want to hear anybody insulting anybody. I'm not here for all that
Thank you,
shit.
Big Dog. Appreciate it.
I don't like telling other adults how to act. So I'm here to race. You guys are here to race. Let's race. And if you can't control yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. But go to the guy direct and handle things like adults. And let's chill
Still
things
beating
out.
on this.
Appreciate you coming out.
Still harping on it. All right, 80 laps here tonight. Let's make them count. Great opportunity here. Really good opportunity. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys. The deal is everybody runs to my stream after a race to see what I said about him, to see what I did about him. Everyone just loves doing that. And I've been dealing with it for a decade. So people doing it here in SIM500 is nothing new to me. It's just becoming more evident from people, both directly and indirectly, that they're doing it. And they want to, you know, use that against me or throw it in my face. And I really just don't give a shit. I don't. I'm here to win. Try to have fun. And that's it. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. No one's showing up at my door to do something about anything I do or say about them in a video game. So, for the people that like to run to my VODs and try to make drama, welcome in. Appreciate your viewership. I got bigger things to worry about than how a grown man feels about me because of a video game. Here we go, 80 laps at Indianapolis. Let's do this.
Green, green, green. Pit road is now open. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Just like last year, the outside lane prevails. If I had one pole, I was going to tell him I wanted the outside.
Sorry, David, it wouldn't turn down there.
It's exactly what happened to me last year. And to Cody, who was the pole sitter. You just pack air on the right side door and they cannot turn. Well, we got the clean air. We're out front. We got everything we need now. Oh my God, I'm reading chat and hitting the wall. Damn you guys. Damn you all. Sorry. Watch out for that tree. It's like George of the Jungle, man. George of the Jungle, strong as he could be. You're a real one if you know what I'm talking about. Watch out for that tree. Now, you want to talk about old classics? Shildy GF and I watched Masters of the Universe last night, the He-Man movie. We both really enjoyed it. I was never like a really big He-Man kid growing up. I just never really got into He-Man or Masters of the Universe. But we watched the movie last night, and I laughed. She thought it was great. We both really enjoyed it. It was a really fun movie. I thought they did a really good job with the characters. I thought it was fun. It didn't take itself too seriously. Like, it was just an enjoyable movie. I thought it was good. I thought Skeletor was fantastic. Like Jared Leto's voice of him, but like the overall character design, I felt was really, really good. Yeah, it was just a good movie. Enjoyable. I love how they set it up at the end for She-Ra, the Princess of Power, in the next movie. Love it.
Give me a shout there, Ron, if anything happens in front of us.
Yeah, it was solid. That was a Mattel cartoon. Mattel, I think, has the rights to it. But maybe it was Hanna-Barbera back in the day. I don't really remember. Unless there was some sort of like consolidation that I'm not aware of. Which is entirely possible. There's a lot of things I'm not aware of. Yeah, 80 laps tonight, Steven. 80 laps. Oh, George of the Jungle was Hanna-Barbera. Yeah. Yeah, this race was 65 laps a year ago. This year it's 80. And the fuel burn is going to come back to our favor, I think, a little bit here, but we're still not quite going to make halfway at this burn rate. But the good news is, as the leader, you can... I mean, we could start clutching a little bit if we really wanted to. We don't have to quite yet. We can definitely control our fuel burn out front pretty easily. I could slow down a lot if I wanted to. I agree. Not going to. Going slow isn't cool. Going fast is cool. Just taking lessons learned from my father, Stephen Wilson, on how to be great at Indianapolis. And then to cap it off, I'm going to stop right before the start-finish line and not finish this race. As I've been led to believe that is the right way to do it. Wouldn't be the first one, Steven, for me. Wouldn't be the first one. It's impressive to not finish a race and still finish a race. That's the mark of a champion right there, actually. That's the mark of a champion. No, they don't. They really don't make them like that. It's coming. It's coming. Well, I'm sure the racing further back from us is very exciting. You guys tell me. I'm guessing it's incredible. They're 3 wide. They're 4 wide. One groovy. Very groovy, brother. Very groovy. I don't really want to start clutching just yet. Probably just let out a little bit earlier at the end of the straightaways. I'm having a blast. I mean, I'd rather be out front leading and bored than stuck in the train. I'd rather be out front doing it than stuck in the train. Stuck in the train, high on cocaine.
Parking.
I mean, wouldn't you rather be out front in this than not? Sounds like the right place to be to me. Yes, last time I checked, leading is better than not leading. We're very, very close to making this. I could still save a lot more. Could be in the booth. Find a way to make it entertaining. I am in the booth. I'm in my own booth. What do you mean?
Yeah, up here.
You got Steven Miles on fresh tires here. This could get interesting. Got around the 19. We're going to have to make sure he gets around us without costing us a lot of time. But then we're just going to be eating his dirty air. Hopefully he can pull away from us pretty quickly.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully he just drives away from us, doesn't hurt us too bad. I think we're going to be okay on fuel. I really do. I think I've been able to save enough.
Thank you, EJ.
Yep. Pitting.
Tyler Dalton is pitting. I mean, I guess he's doing like a 30-60 to the end.
Joey, I just want to say congratulations on that pass. You were driving like a madman in that dirty air. Nice job.
It's interesting because he's usually one to try and stretch it on fuel. He's usually down for the one-stop strategy. I guess he's just trying to do it in 2 stops and not even worry about it.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you're not going to lose a lap hitting that close to the leader.
You got it, Nelson. Thank you.
Fitting the flap.
You can take it in the 3, Chad.
A lot of different strategies.
All right. Have it in 3.
A lot of different strategies. A lot of guys trying some different things. Guess we'll see how it shakes out. We're just going to do our thing, you know? Just going to do our thing. Parker hit pit road.
Troy, get my straps and go to the inside this time.
Got it. Thank you. All yours going on one.
I mean, Count Tony's on brand new tires and cannot get to me on 35 lap old tires. That's crazy. I think we'll make it to halfway. It says we've got 4 laps left. Well, I may not have any right rear tire left. That's a little sketch.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Oh, got wrecked.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Thank you.
Inside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
That would have been good 4 laps ago.
17 pitting this time.
01 pitting.
Yeah, I've got my own race to run. I really don't give a fuck.
Go.
Inside.
Thank you, Thomas.
Clear low, clear low.
I'm pitting this time.
Pitting, pitting, pitting.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
It ain't. Take it. Low. Take a look. Pitting this time.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
We're gonna just barely make it back.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
23 pitting, 23 pitting.
Well, we made it. That was close.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3.
All right, man. Caution.
Oh my God.
2, right here.
Free pit stop, baby.
All right, that's it. Go.
Shocker, Joe Hudson fucked up a green flag pit stop.
Let's go.
I would never have guessed
Line
that.
up single file. Pit road is closed.
Never seen that
Left up
before.
74. Car by. He
Joe
had
Hudson
the
could
position
fuck
when
up
the
a
yellow
wet
flag
dream,
came
you
out.
know?
Left up 98. Car by. Left up 24. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Left up 93. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came
Tyler.
out. Left up
Big
1.
baby.
Car by. Left up 01. Car by.
Yeah, I
He
was
had the
lifting
position
until I
when the
realized
yellow
it's a
flag
fast
came
pace
out. Left up 8. Car by.
Oh. So, free pit stop, and we come out the leader. Waiting on the pace car in 3.
Wow.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, hand up if you've ever seen Joe Hudson fuck up a green flag pit stop cycle before.
Left up 60. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now
No,
open.
I have.
Left up
So I love
46.
this.
Car
We're
by.
the
Left
leader
up 6. Car
with enough
by.
fuel to make it to the end.
Left up 9. Car by. He had the position
What else do you
when the
need?
yellow flag came out. Left up 87. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Left up
I'm gonna be
26.
pitting right here, Workman,
Car
so heads
by.
up,
Left
bro.
up 5. Car by. He had the position when the yellow
10-4.
flag came out. Left up 43. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag
Am
came
I
out.
not the leader?
Left up 17. Car by.
I thought we got basically a free pit stop there. Because we were on pit road as the leader. I'm confused.
Car 41. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. Left up 14. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Are we going to get the wave around then? Oh, did I get screwed? Oh, I thought we benefited.
Left up 41.
Okay. So I guess we got screwed.
Am I the
Okay.
only one confused now?
No, I am too, brother.
I don't understand how I'm not the leader. When I entered pit road as the leader and the caution came out.
Yeah, how are we where we're at?
I think those that were on track came around and passed, like whatever the commitment line that trapped us where we're tailing, taking the wave around.
I'm not sure your position gets frozen when you're already on pit road.
Yeah, but we exited in front of all those cars that drove by us. So how, like, I don't understand.
Few of them that passed me. I know you're right in front of me, so I don't know if it's the timing line of pit exit, like right at pit exit out.
That
or
doesn't
if
seem
it's
right at
start
all.
finish, I'm not sure.
Your whole running order is completely messed up.
I don't understand how it lets all them around the pace car, not us. There's nothing about this that I understand. It just doesn't seem right to wave all them around and not us. I don't get it.
You should get waved.
You should be the leader.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I should be the leader.
I feel like they all got a free wave and pit, and now we're at the back of all of that.
All right, man. We're going green next time by. All
Well,
right,
we
man,
got
line
fucked.
up on the
Okay.
inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 41 car. Catch the 41 car.
I guess we'll see if a bunch of people got a black flag on the restart, but I don't think that worked out correctly at all.
Yeah, we were on the track and we didn't hit. And we got a wave around.
Yeah, but I mean, I was on the lead lap. I don't know what this is. Problem.
It's a 75 car.
Thanks, Joe Hudson. Fucking dick.
I have to go back and see that. I don't know, maybe if they did not get past us, but I think they maybe got closer to trigger the pace car to come out. That forced us because they're stuck behind it.
Yeah, the pace car didn't pick us up the first time by. We had to go a whole extra lap.
And it's 23. Come on, guys. We did the 23 up here. Everybody get caught up. Let's go.
Well, at least we had a great first half of this race. Now we're about to have probably a miserable.
Let the 04 car by. He has position.
I have to let the 04 by? Oh my god, dude. Doggy wants you to restart in front of me.
Come on. Come on.
There's no fucking way we just got screwed that bad. Wow.
Come on, stay low. That's what takes you green.
10-4, buddy. Thank you.
Green, green, green.
I mean, there's just no way we got screwed that bad. That's crazy. That's honestly insane.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
I am absolutely flabbergasted at that fortune. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I understand it because I don't. But this is just absolutely, it just feels wrong. And every.
Sorry, I got to pass him under yellow.
Fuck off, Joe. They should make him serve it for ruining the green flag pit stop. Honestly. Make him serve it just for being fucking terrible.
There we go.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, everyone picked up in front of you a lot more than I thought they would. Sorry, that was funny.
outside. All clear, outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Oh, man. What an unbelievable turn of events.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Well, it's good to know that we were able to get to halfway and probably were in perfect position to win this race if it went green the rest of the way. It's good to know that at least. That's a nice hollow victory we can take away.
Got one outside. You're clear high, outside. All clear, all clear.
Oh my God, they are wrecking each other. Holy cow.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Hey, these guys are wrecking for 26th a lap down. Just incredible high IQ racing on display here from these two.
Clear low, clear low. Outside. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
I mean,
Line up
just
single
absolutely
file.
insane.
Past the 10, past the,
Come on,
past
man.
the 36 car.
Just unreal, man. For 26th and 27th a lap down. That's how they're racing each other. Good grief. I don't think we're out of it yet because we know we can make it to the end on fuel.
That was a hell of a race for the lucky dog.
Yeah, no kid. Just doing my best to keep him back there.
I think some of those guys that pitted early, like Tyler Dalton and all them, they're going to have to pit. Like, they can't make it to the end. Yeah, I mean, these lap cars are just driving like dumbasses, but... yeah, the guys that pit closer... I mean, it's not super in the bag for me yet. I'll just tell you that. We're on the plus side, but not by a ton, because you have to just use so much more fuel racing back here with people. Just have to use a ton more fuel. But there's 25 cars on the lead lap. I feel like guys behind us are going to pit for tires here. I just don't think it's going to matter that much. And if it did, you take 2. I just don't see coming down pit road as a good thing for us to do. It looked like Cody got caught up in that too. I hope Cody didn't get destroyed.
75. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. Pit road is closed.
Hey, track position means everything right now, and we just got a bunch of it. You just can't go nowhere. I don't care if you got fresher tires. You can't go anywhere. Caution helps us a lot. I mean, obviously we were the tightest on fuel before the pit stop, and now we're in better shape than anyone else. Those lap 37 guys are gonna have to save a ton, right? Just a ton, because I am 1 gallon to the good. Me, I pitted at halfway, and I'm 1 gallon to the good. So those guys that pitted at 37, I'm not sure they can quite make it yet. They still may not be able to make it. I really do doubt that. Getting away from the lappers is good. Obviously, you still have to drive really hard.
Slap them around, brother.
They'll have to drive really hard with these guys, but God, it's a nightmare back there. These guys just could not tie corners together if you handed it to them pre-made. It's really unbelievable how bad they are. Like, there's no sense beating the shit out of each other for the lucky dog just to cause the caution and then not get the lucky dog. I just don't understand that. The 75 got the lucky dog. None of those dumbasses that were doing that got the lucky dog. Yeah, it's just actually terrifying.
My computer froze, guys.
Well, you better go warm it up.
87, can you see if I have damage?
I'm not convinced that the guys that pit at 37 can make it to the end yet. They may need one more. Because again, I'm just 1 gallon to the good right now, and I pit at 40.
Yeah. The guy that we DFA'd, the Hernandez kid, that was actually good for, has gave up 7 runs in 2 innings.
Outside row now. Catch the 84 car.
And he's still pitching.
So I don't remember what everybody's strategy was here in front of me, but I feel like I know the 19, the 38 pitted early.
Easily, I think it's supposed to be at the top.
I just don't know about the other guys.
I'm behind the 17.
Okay, I'm behind the 28.
No, they all pitted before me. They're probably okay. I mean, you could save so much fuel here under caution. They're probably okay. But if this goes green the rest of the way, I don't know. I don't know. But we're back in a good position, so I'm not super pressed over it. Like, do I think we can win this race? Doesn't look great from here right now, but there's still 35 laps.
Get ready.
A lot can happen in 25 laps. Still a lot can happen. But at least we're in the top 10 again. That part feels good.
Green flag, green flag. Inside.
Haha, tie.
Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Inside, all clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Man, I couldn't quite do it.
You're clear high, clear high.
Well, I appreciate Bentley for giving me the push. I could not clear the 84. Would have been nice to be able to clear them, but I just couldn't do it.
Take it low, Stoney. Low, low, low. Next corner.
10-4. Thank you, Nelson.
Yep.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
I'm shocked to hear these guys downshifting.
Shit, good save, Joey. I didn't expect to catch that much. Sorry, dude. Complete misjudged.
Back to 3.
Yeah, I could not imagine shifting. Oh, man. Remember when we were leading? I remember.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
See ya. All right, welcome back to the top 5. We might be able to get back to 3rd. I don't think we're going to catch the leaders unless we get a yellow. We might be able to get back to 3rd. I guess I'm on fresher tires than these guys, aren't I? Is that part of why we're a little bit quicker here? Other than our superior skill, obviously. 2-lap fresher, okay. I mean, even if we don't get there, a top 5 after what we just had to deal with ain't too bad, but they look like they're nuts to butts for the lead, too. We don't know what the fuel... Oh, my God, he put him in the wall. We don't know if these guys are good on fuel either. We think they might be, but they also could not be. Trying not to burn the right rear off so I have something to fight with if I get to the 6. Just trying to let them keep overdriving the corner and missing the bottom. That's helping me a lot. I mean, thankfully we're not under any pressure out back, so that part's good. We like that.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Thank you.
Yep, just give me the draft so I can save more fuel.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
The tires are cooked.
Oh!
But I always get a late yellow. Honestly, I'm fine if it goes green to the end. We want it to go green to the end. Because if he's having to save fuel, tells you everything you need to know. We do not want a caution. If he's having to save fuel, anyone who pitted around him is having to save fuel too. We are more than good on fuel. Yeah, I feel like the 93 is coming back to us if he's having to save.
5 laps to go.
It's going to get interesting.
I'll let you have it here, Cody.
Thanks, Red.
No problem.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Holy shit. He parked the bottom. Did not expect him to do that.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Sorry, man. I got sucked into you.
Good catch, Tony.
All right, man. White flag. One more left to go.
Out of fuel, out of fuel, out of fuel.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
See ya. Well, I feel like we should have won this race, but I guess P2 will have to make do. I think we were the baddest motherfucker here tonight, if I'm being honest with you, but kind of got screwed. Shout out Joe Hudson. Nothing like a Joe Hudson ruining a green flag pit stop situation. At least we battled back to P2, man.
Great job, driver.
That doesn't make it all the way better, but like 95% better. Yeah, burn it down to the bricks for P2. Yeah, at least nobody turned down and wrecked me this time. Just a shame. I mean, we really just...
Sorry, guys. I brought that caution out when I wrecked trying to get on pit road. Sorry about that.
Hope it was worth it, Joe. Hope it was worth it. Doesn't matter how many times he does it. He just keeps doing it. Do I feel like Christopher Bell yesterday? No, Christopher Bell didn't lead the first half of the race. We did. And we had everybody covered to the halfway point on fuel. And I think we kind of got fucked on timing and scoring.
Pit boxing.
If I'm being honest with you. I don't think that that worked out correctly. It really doesn't feel like it did, but...
Right here.
It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I mean, the 09 wasn't here, and the 90 wasn't here, and we beat Cody. So we led the most laps. Nobody led more laps than me. I don't know who ran the fastest lap of the race. Probably not me, but like we had a really good points night. Like that's a really good points night. That's a really, really good points night. So we'll take that. We'll absolutely take that.
All good.
Yeah, good shit, Wes. That was fun.
Yeah, good race.
Good win, Miles. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't understand how the whole thing worked. I really don't. And I've never understood it, and most people don't understand it. But it went the way that it went. Let's just take a look at this beautiful, majestic entry here. Are we being fucking for real right now, Joe? Are you shitting me? What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? I've seen him turn left. I've never seen him turn right. He threw the bitch in first, that's why. Why would you put it in first gear, Joe? You run second gear down pit road, brother. Right there, he throws it in first, and it just makes the car completely give up hope. Why are we putting it in first gear, Joseph? My dog. Why are we putting it in first gear? If you're running first gear with a bunch of K-pop girls all over the car, by the way, I just want to point this out. Homeboy is rocking a bunch of young Asian women on his car. Is he aura farming? I don't know what he's doing with this paint scheme. Oh my God. Oh man. Well, anyway. It was really unfortunate. Thanks. I still don't think we should have had to make one.
I got in that crash. Tried to pit and get damage fixed, but drove back to 7th.
Yeah, I saw you back there. Those stupid ass lap cars.
I don't understand. I bounced off low, and then I kind of had it saved in the grass, and then someone I just didn't. They were like very low going down the front stretch, and I was like coming back up and doored them and spun into the wall. Just didn't.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to get real ugly there. Just I don't understand why they beat and bang for the lucky dog when neither of them got it because they had an incident.
Yeah, then got back. I mean, got to 7th, but so yeah, like we pitted as 1 and 2, and then it's like it picked us up, but then waved them around, let them pit. And I guess some of those cars would have been on the lead lap, but we crossed pit line, then it was still having people pass us.
Yeah, and it waved them around automatically, like immediately.
Yeah. I think that was a glitch. I mean, clearly. There's no way we end up 23rd out of, like, right? Am I crazy?
Trapped behind the pace car as wave arounds. I don't understand that.
No, we should have not. We should have been.
I came off pit road in front of the 24.
Yeah. And I was probably right. I don't know if he was between us or because he had pitted pretty early, so.
It boggles my mind how that worked.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, I guess.
I mean, we got it to halfway. I had to clutch the last couple laps to make it, but
I was chilling. Then once I realized how hard people were driving, I let a couple people go and was just drafting. I needed like 0.4 more of a lap, like another half lap, and I could have gone one more.
I had 0.1 of a gallon when I hit pit road.
But once I realized that was going to happen, then I was like, I got to run you down. So then that's what I did. Because when a few guys, I lost my draft a little bit when a few guys popped off the pit.
Yeah. I don't understand the strategy that Tyler was trying to run. If he was doing like 23,
Yeah,
I don't know. It was weird. He pitted really early. I didn't know how that was going to work out for him.
Yeah, I don't know. A little frustrating, but yeah. Hey, the start worked out like we talked about.
It's magical, isn't it?
Yeah, right. It's funny though. In the back of the pack, I was baiting people, and then when I knew someone would race side by side, I'd just kind of chill on the outside, and I'd bait them low, and then they would go low, and I would just drive around their outside and then draft past them, and then like do it to the next guy, getting up there at the end.
It was fun, like funny to do that. I don't know where like scoring starts or ends, because like
I just think the pace car has been weird recently. I mean, even that Coke race got screwy at the end.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like it's like it goes so fast now. Like they're trying to because you know what I mean. It's cautions. I think they're trying to make them quicker than the pace car flies and just screws things up. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean they said that it didn't pick them up the first time by. I think is what Tyler said, or somebody said that.
Yeah, that's like crazy. But even if it didn't, it should have waved you and I around it, and we would have still been ahead of all of those guys. Because we were like sitting behind it, and it was waving people past.
Well, that's the thing is like I don't know who inherited the lead since we both hit pit road and our boxes were past the start finish line, we were like not obviously not the leader transponder wise, but we were the lead lap cars to cross the stripe.
Like it should have been like a road course, and we would have cycled to the front.
Well, I think we all felt that was going to be the case since literally we were the first cars behind the pace car.
I didn't even sweat it. Like when we were, I was like, oh, caution! Like we're safely on pit road. I was like, oh, this is actually okay if there's going to be a caution.
I think I think the car that inherited the lead was Tyler. He was the first car on the lead lap behind
I'm
us.
watching it now. So lap 40, near home. We pit.
Yeah, it was Tyler. It was the 19 that was going to be the leader.
Yeah. Is that where he was?
The pace car leaves pit road right as you're pitting, David, and then, or like pulling into your box, I should say.
We're pitting. No one else.
Yeah, Tyler's fifth at the line. The caution is out, and Tyler's behind the pace car, so I don't know how it didn't.
You and I are. Yeah, so passing there.
He just drove past the pace car. I'm mystified.
We're on pit road, and he is. Holy cow! He's like, we're like at the line, and he's in 3 and 4.
Right. I don't know how he could say the pace car didn't pick him up.
That is definitely a glitch.
I wonder if it has something to do with before you got off pit road, David, Tyler had passed you, so the pace car must have somehow gotten confused.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past it.
Fifth at the line, then us all that pitted 1, 2, 3, 4 past the line. But then that should freeze. Yeah, I'm okay if Tyler's the leader there, but it shouldn't have lost us all those spots.
Yeah.
So then when we left, we should have come off.
It's acting like it cost us a lap, basically.
It did. It definitely did. Okay, was Parker? Okay, so Josh Parker. I think it should have been Josh. Tyler, Josh, and then you and them are like neck and neck at the pit exit, and then wherever I slot in there.
I just don't know how you enter the pit road as the leader. A caution flies while you're on pit road, and you leave maybe second of the leader cars and then get put a lap down. I don't know.
We should send it to iRacing to review. Like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody way smarter than me that could explain it.
Yeah, because I came off ahead of the 24 car. Yeah, so it should have been one. There should have been 2 guys ahead of us. You were marginal with the 81. I just not moving my camera around, and then it should.
I mean, I get to the pit exit cone before the 81 passes me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then they wave around again, and we got trapped a lap down. We just never got the wave.
But we never lost a lap. That's what I'm saying. Is there was no on-track pass, except for the 19 passing me.
We should have been. Yeah, we should have been 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? We would have been fourth. You second, me fourth.
Yeah, I really don't think this worked out correctly because we literally didn't get passed by anybody who was a lap ahead of us.
We lost.
We were the last ones to pit. We were the last group to pit.
Yeah, man, we got.
The only thing I could think is it was waiting for you, David, and since you hadn't caught it yet, it's like everybody keep going, which makes no sense. But
I don't.
That's
know,
a huge flaw if that's true.
Like, we can't go that fast on that pit exit.
No.
I guess we could have gone faster than we were doing, but, like, it's caution flag.
Right. The pace car is supposed to maintain pace speed, is it not? So, like, how fast the pace car going? Is he trying to catch somebody?
No, it's going, like, pace speed.
Our 40 laps led, had one of the strongest cars out there, if not the strongest car out there. Shelby, everybody's waving. So I have this new tool now, okay? So if you want to say something to chat, all you got to do is just queue up in iRacing now, and I can clip it, and it'll play it up, and it'll put what David Schildhouse said. So,
the unfortunate part is nobody wants to hear what I have to say. That's
they
the
heard
sad
a lot
reality.
today. They heard a lot today.
I mean, me, Cody, and Wes are sitting here trying to figure out how the timing and scoring worked the way that it did when that caution flew, because it's very, very wrong that I don't want to beat this up here because we'll be here all night. I don't think it worked out the way that it was supposed to. I'm really happy I got back to second. I feel like it's been 37 years since I've talked to you, so I'm really happy to get to talk to you. I'm happy to have 2 top 5s in a row on Monday night, which is really nice. I really feel like this game absolutely shafted me, Cody, and Ty tonight with when the caution flew and all that, and there's probably people way smarter than me that can explain it, but I really don't think that it worked right.
I agree that it didn't work right, but I know why it worked the way it did. Because the pace car had left pit road and you came into your box. And when it did, that scored you behind the pace car.
Right, but I was still the leader. Nobody had passed me on track for the lead.
I know, but when they caught back up and went around the pace car and came back around, it still scored you as a pass-through car instead of, which is incorrect. I agree, it's incorrect, but that's the iRacing timing scoring having a mess up there. And it was one of the things that I hit on the broadcast, and I was like, yeah, it's not right. it's not right at all. But hey, you know what? A hell of a battle though. Getting yourself up there, having to go through the mix, having to go through the ringer, like, you know, it's quintessential. You were so stoic when you were racing, and I'm probably sure your chat's probably saying the same thing. You had that, like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to cuss. I'm sorry. You had the pissed off teenager look in there, you know, and like, I'm going to drive through this field if I have to get there myself. And man, it was determination and grit that got you there.
Yeah. Listen, man, I appreciate you saying that. And I really do try to control how much I let my frustration play into my driving, especially to track like this with the aero situation that we have and how challenging it is. You really have to put that to the side because it is a absolute dogfight back there. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. And I'm just, again, I'm really glad that I was able to drive back up to a second place finish. I don't think anybody had anything for me tonight, if I'm just being a little bit unhumble. We got to halfway on fuel. Everything was going the way that we needed it to. We took the lead and was just really pleased with the performance overall, but had a great battle there in those closing laps to get by those guys. It was a lot of fun. It's nice when you can have really good battles with people. Some people you just can't. You see the way that they drive it. It's terrifying, man. But you know, overall, for what we had to deal with tonight, and I think everybody knew what to expect coming in, to have this go the way that it did, it feels like a thumbs up, I think, for most people.
Yeah, and one of the things that I will say is that I don't agree with Denny Hamlin on much, but I watched part of the podcast today when they were talking about this aero. You know, you got to get the rear up and get the nose down. You know, and to watch you guys be able to try to make passes, and I don't agree with Denny Hamlin on much, but he said that, and I was like, you know what, it makes complete sense. And if they could do it in NASCAR, they could make that transition over to here. This is exactly where you guys get to get out there and emulate what you guys see on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you know that's it needs more. It needs more. Be able to turn underneath.
Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, listen, you go to your favorite social media platform this week. You've seen plenty of people's thoughts, and that's not always a good thing. I think we've seen more than enough of people's opinions about this stuff. But Indy's always been tough. I don't care what kind of race car you throw around here. It's a flat, one-groove racetrack. And, you know, you really just have to count on, for us as amateurs and sim racers, you just have to count on other people overdriving the corner and leaving the bottom, which was how I made a lot of my passes happen, was just waiting for people to overdrive and not take care of the right rear tire, which would compromise their exits. And you just have to always work to keep that left headlight poked out as best you can to try and get a straight exit and keep some clean air there. And that's really the game within the game. I'm encouraged I was able to pass people. I didn't think it was going to be possible at all, but you know, we knew all this coming in. We knew how it was going to be. I went back and watched film from last year's race just to sort of refresh myself on what really worked and was successful here. So again, to walk away with a P2 after a 5th last week at Wilkesboro, I feel like we're starting to get our groove back a little bit after sort of a rough month going back to Michigan, or 6 weeks, however long it's been. So it feels good to get some good points on a day like this.
Well, you're third in the point standings. 3 wins on the series, 95 points off of first place with provisionals and everything, kind of working into that direction. So, but we're 6 races away from the playoffs. Like there's a lot of time to be able to catch up those points. I know Dylan just has a string of top 5s that are it's absolutely insane. So and that's where his consistency works. But I mean, if Schildhouse can get more wins, Schildhouse is going to get more wins. That's the way. I think that's the way the cookie crumbles in that regard.
Well, there's never enough wins as far as I'm concerned. That's what I show up for. And I think tonight was a great opportunity to get one of those wins. I actually qualified worth a damn, which is a rarity in itself. But I knew that it was going to be so important to qualify well. And again, going back to last year, reminded me that Cody Harris won the pole for this race last year, and I started 3rd behind him. Before we even got to the back straightaway, 2nd, Josh Parker, and 4th, Justin Fuller, had us both passed because the outside lane rolls so good on the start. So I knew that I could take advantage of that with Tyler starting on the inside. And from there, we had everything that we needed. I could just focus on saving enough fuel to try and make it to halfway. I really would have loved to see how everything played out, all the different strategies. Unfortunate to see a really avoidable caution fly at just the worst possible time. But that's what you got to deal with, and it set up an exciting second half of the race. Overall, pretty clean, and looking forward to wherever we go next. I don't even know.
We're a couple of weeks away from that, so you guys are going to get the midsummer break coming up, and it's going to be good. Yeah, I wanted to go back and play Joe Hudson's message here because he said it at the end of the race, so that way chat can hear it. Here's what he said. Yeah, he apologized about bringing the caution out when he was trying to come to pit road. It was just it just locked up on him, and he was apologizing. He was like, "I'm sorry."
That'll happen, Jason, when you put it in first gear. That'll happen when you put it in first gear on old tires.
Yeah. Poor Joe. Poor David. Poor Joe.
Poor everybody, man. Poor everybody. That's why we get a summer break, because it's probably going to take everyone a couple weeks to recover from the mental trauma that this racetrack has put everybody through, both in the real world and virtually.
Yeah. But how about that O'Reilly race there, sir?
It was a more entertaining watch when the Cup guys get out and are asked what could make the Cup cars go better around here, and they say the O'Reilly car. That tells you everything you need to know.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, we want to talk about Iowa, Richmond, New Hampshire, Daytona, and then I believe Darlington and Bristol. That is the next tracks you have to look forward to. Man, but you get a break. So you get a week off, chill, relax, go hang out with the fam, and stay away from the simulator. Man, but don't stay away too long because the children are gonna want you to be back there, man. Give you shout outs, brother. P2 tonight, not a bad night, and big rebound for you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. As always, big thanks to Splash Go Graphics for this beautiful paint scheme, man. I never get sick of looking at it, no matter where it's running on the racetrack, but we do like it out front. It looks really good leading these races. Big thanks to everybody, all the children out there, no matter what platform they're tuning in on. We appreciate each and every single one of them for showing up, continue to support us. Everybody at Cook's Landscape Group for supporting this Cup Series here at SIM500, and Jason to you, Signature Esports Network, for all your great coverage. Looking forward to going back and watching this one tomorrow, man. I was thinking of you at times, and the children were thinking of you at times with what could he possibly be showing or talking about at this point. But you always find a way, and we appreciate that so much about you. And we'll look forward to being off on next Monday, but refocus and get ready to go back after it Wednesday night in the Truck Series, because your boy needs some good finishes there.
Yeah, dang old trucks. We won't talk about the trucks till Wednesday. We're not all right, David. I love you. I appreciate you. Love the fam. Be good, all right?
Appreciate you. Thank you all very much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you.
That's David Schildhouse getting a shout out already. Look at that, Budgie already doing the thing. That's it.
I love you, Budgie. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Yeah, I listen. I trust Jason. He knows this stuff better than I do. If he says that's what happened, it was a function of the pace car seeing me in my pit stall and treating me or putting me in the wrong bucket because ones and zeros, then I guess that's what we got to live with. It doesn't make it feel any better. Obviously, it doesn't make it feel any better, but listen, tire wear was great. I actually wore the right front a little bit more as we were working through traffic. Guys, I feel like this was one of the best races that I have driven in a long time. I didn't think I'd be saying that after an Indianapolis race. I really didn't. I feel like this was one of the best races that I've driven in a while. And it's nice to be able to say that because I feel like that I've done good enough to get good finishes, and our luck just hasn't quite been there. But I feel like this was a really good performance overall for us on a really hard racetrack. We passed a lot of people, passed them clean, and made about as good a recovery as you could make. Hardy, again, thanks for the 78 months. Appreciate you, Hardy. I don't know if I said that or not, but thank you, Hardy. One of the OGs here for sure. A 2-caution race at Indianapolis. We led 40 laps, so we, it's another race we led half of. Stephen Miles ran the fastest lap of the race. Led the final 12. So, great battle with Cal Tony, George, Donaldson, like really fun stuff. Would have loved to see how it played out if that caution didn't fly. But that's what we had to deal with. We have a tie for dirtiest driver of the race between Kevin DeBrown and Logan Kogar with 8 incident points. Man, Kevin finished 24th. He didn't make it on fuel. I remember he said he wasn't going to make it. He tried, but too little, too late. Too little, too late. Let's look at the points. Again, without Eberhardt or Jones here tonight. We got P2 tonight, Tatiana. P2 led half the race. So overall, pretty good night. Dylan Jones wasn't here. Daniel Eberhardt wasn't here. So here's a look at your point standings after the Brickyard. Jones now with a 35-point lead over Cody. Now we're only 60 points back. We have, scored 2 top 5s here in the last 2 weeks. 5th last week, 2nd tonight. Led laps. And have started to distance ourselves again from some people who were breathing down our neck not that long ago. So that feels good to sort of have a nice little uptick in performance and create some more breathing room for ourselves. The fight at the cut line is intense. 18 points back is Brock Wilson from Beasley. Anything's possible, but there's 3 guys right here. There's 4 guys who have won races below the cut line. Stephen Miles, who just won, is 37 points back, and then you've got 3 multi-race winners, Cootie, Parker, and Jorg, who Jorg wasn't here tonight, who are below the cut line. So interesting stuff, man. Really interesting where things are going right now. But we got through it. I was I don't want to say I was worried about this race tonight, but just knowing how difficult it was probably going to be, can't be too mad about it. with leading half the race, starting second, finishing second after iRacing timing and scoring really messed it up. Yeah, pretty happy with everything overall. Pretty happy with everything overall. Yeah, we'll turn our attention to Wednesday for the Truck Series at Bristol. 4th race of the season there. Could use another good run. Could use another good run there. Lord knows we need it. Yeah. Well, hopefully my DMs aren't... I don't think they will be. I don't think my DMs are going to be full of people telling me they don't like me after this one. Maybe they will be. I don't know. We'll see. There's always one. But I don't think we really did anything to anybody tonight. So, probably clear for a couple days at least. No promises after Wednesday, though. No promises after Wednesday, but they'll probably come and try and find something. They always do. All right, well, that's going to do it for me. 10:30, great time to call it. Appreciate the support tonight, everybody. Really good to see you all again. Thanks for coming back. Glad to put a really good run together tonight. We really needed it. I had fun. I had fun. It feels good to walk away from one of these things not hating it. Feels good to walk away not hating it for once. So, yeah, that's the deal. We will see Wednesday, 7:30 for the trucks at Bristol. Should be a banger. Pun intended. Thanks, everybody who used the Tangia text-to-speech tonight. Hopefully we'll get some more people using it as we go forward. But thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Ruby Locks, for using them. They were fun. A lot of fun. We'll do it again on Wednesday. Y'all be good. See ya.